Hey, Steve Domenico in the Room podcast with 6-2. Pat Casey, the Gorilla Ninja, fighting this Saturday, Bellator 246 on 7 days' notice. Pat, thanks for the time as always, man. How you feeling and how you doing, buddy?
I'm feeling good. It's been a crazy week, as you said. I got this fight. I got offered the fight on Friday. So I got offered it Friday, accepted it Friday, and had to be here by Monday we got to stay in the hotel. We can't really travel much. So it came together very fast. It's not like how I usually do things, but I'm excited about the opportunity. I'm happy to be here.
When you got the call and you got the opportunity and you found out who you were facing, was there any hesitation, or was it, hey, I'm a fighter, I need the fight, let's get it going?
Well, I'm certainly a fighter, but I definitely weigh things when I take a fight, especially on short notice. I was actually offered another fight on short notice prior to this in a similar situation against a tough veteran guy. But at the end of the day, the purse was horrendous. So, we're professional fighters. I have a family. So had the purse not been as good as this fight is, I probably would have not taken it. But, I fight. I have a family to take care of. So it was a very, very good purse. So very good opportunity. So I jumped on it.
Well, of course, your fourth fight heading into Bellator, you're 2-1 in there. You had your first fight, 2018, for them.
Yeah.
Great career so far for them. You've jumped around in other big organizations in New England to keep busy. But how's it feel to get back for the fourth time in the Bellator cage?
Yeah, I love fighting for Bellator. They take care of you well here. It's the environment's good. You're in the casino. You have a big fight feel. So I love fighting for Bellator. It's a very enjoyable experience. And I'm looking to fight for them as much as I can.
Coming off a fight in February, then COVID hit. A big lull, just a big dilemma altogether for fighters in general. How'd you make it through COVID, and how was your training? How'd you keep busy to keep in the game and be ready for a short notice fight?
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough not knowing when fights may happen again. Gyms in Massachusetts are still kind of closed to an extent. Some gyms are open. You kind of have to get groups of fighters together in certain places where you guys can work together. But giant classes are still really not allowed still in Massachusetts. So it's definitely been different preparing. It's also hard to prepare when you don't know what's coming up. You got nothing scheduled, nothing on the horizon. So it's definitely been a tough time. I've been staying busy, of course. I always work out, but this fight came at a great time because it was nothing going on. So it definitely came out of nowhere. I was very happy to get it, and it, rejuvenated me to, start training hard. I didn't really have time for this one, but it just, rejuvenated my interest.
Well, Pat, watching on social media, you're always busy in the gym, in camps, just getting that training in. I seen you moving around before you even got this late notice fight. I seen you getting some work in with Rob Font, moving around New England because, like you said, your main camps are closed as far as having them great sparring sessions and that jiu-jitsu stuff. So where you been jumping in and getting some work, just staying busy?
Yeah, that's part of the reason I started going out a little more to Eastern Mass. I've been working with Rob, here and there, Rob Font, different places in Haverhill, Mass, Chelmsford, Mass. Most places out in Eastern Mass seem to be a little more open. So I've been moving around. I have some gyms here in the area that I have access to that I can use kind of on my own. So yeah, I was looking to find work. I was willing to travel to find work. I have been, staying busy. I have been training. I wasn't training anticipating to fight this week, but I have been staying in relative good shape. So, I'm happy to, be able to compete because at the end of the day, I'm a fighter. I'm not going to sit around and just wait for something to fall into my lap. I get an opportunity, so I have to jump on it.
Well, what an opportunity we have. Not only is it late notice, you're fighting your biggest opponent to date and your fourth fight for Bellator, fighting Daniel Madrid, demigod. The dude's a beast on the ground. We know his game. We know what he's bringing in there. Guy, 4-fight winning streak, all submission wins. Pretty big dudes fought at 205. Pat, you fought at basically, this is going to be your third weight class in Bellator. You fought at 155 a couple of times, 170, now 185. This is his first fight for Bellator. You've been there before. I mean, he does have the experience. He's been fighting since 2006 as a pro. And, he's been around. He's been around a long, but you've been in that cage. You have more cage time in Bellator than him. So we'll give you the experience there. What are you feeling about this matchup and, skill set against skill set?
He's definitely a tough opponent. He's a veteran. He's been, like you said, he's been fighting for a long time. He's highly skilled on the ground. I definitely feel there are spots and advantages that I have on him. I'm certainly not an easy person to get on the ground and keep on the ground. I can certainly hurt him on the feet. There's a lot of things I see in his game, even though he's been fighting for a long time, mistakes that he does make. I don't want to get into too many of them, but there's some things I see. There's certainly spots for me to capitalize on the mistakes he does make, and I know what he does well. And of course, like any fight, you look at their strengths, and you try to avoid letting them get the fight where they want it to be.
Well, looking at your past fights and just your AMI career into your pro career, Pat, you're a grinder. Not only are you dangerous on your feet, when it gets to the ground, man, you push cardio out of people, and you got great cardio for days. How you feeling? I mean, we got a short camp here, but I'm sure he has a short camp also. He hasn't fought since 2019. You're kind of fresh coming off February, so you're a little fresher, man. Do you feel that there's going to be a cardio? The cardio might be an edge in this fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't say for what he's been doing, but I mean, I do feel in pretty good shape. If his game plan is to try to grapple with me, I'm not an easy guy to grapple with. I'm very physically strong, so it's not going to be easy to drag me to the ground. It's going to be very tiring on him. So, I mean, it could get him tired. I'm sure he's going to be cutting a lot more weight than I am, so that could also play a factor in his conditioning. I mean, he's an older guy as well, so, the older you get, it's harder to cut weight. So it definitely could play a factor. I mean, I'm not going to go into it expecting, him to gas out or nothing, but I mean, it certainly could be an advantage for me. I mean, I'm just going in there and I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight my fight. I'm not really going to worry too much about how prepared he is. Like I said, I just had to switch my mind into fight mode in 3 days, so
Yeah.
I'm going in there and doing what I do.
Awesome. Pat, who's going to be in the corner? Who's helping you through your game plan here?
I got that was hard because I had to get people to come down here with me all week. I got some of the guys from Team Link, Jason and Dan, that I've worked with before. They've been in my corner before, so I wanted to get guys that even though we haven't been working a lot recently, just people that know me, have been with around me for a while, that can know me as a fighter, just so they can pull on things that maybe they know will get me going. So. That's what I got.
Awesome, man. Team Link, we know big team throughout New England and around the country. They have spurts everywhere, man. Pat, fourth time going into Bellator. What do we expect to see from the Gorilla Ninja? Fourth time going in. In the spotlight, the second biggest organization in the world as far as MMA. What are we going to see from the Gorilla Ninja?
I mean, I always come to fight, I'm always going to give it my all. I'm going to pressure. I'm going to push the action. And, it's not going to be an easy night for him no matter what. I'm going to fight with all my heart and go in there and look to perform. I like the big stage. I love fighting for Bellator. I'm going to do everything I can to capitalize on this opportunity.
Excellent. Well, Pat, great opportunity. Great you stepping up, getting a matchup in there. It looks big to Bellator. Not only your fourth fight, but stepping in there on 7 days' notice against, a real game opponent here. So, Pat, last thing, shout out social media, how we get in touch with you, because your hand gets raised Saturday night, brother. You're big time in that Bellator stage, and, people are going to be looking for you.
Yeah, my Instagram is Pat Casey 1035. Facebook, just Pat Casey. And Twitter, Pat Casey 1035.
Excellent.
I don't tweet much, but maybe I should start more.
Well, you will. People be looking for you on Twitter pretty soon. So the jungle will be in full effect Saturday night. No fans in attendance, but you'll be hearing that roof rock off that place at Mohegan Sun because that is your home turf, brother. So congratulations, Pat, man. Glad to see it, brother. Make New England proud like you always do, and go get that hand raise Saturday night.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, as always.
All right, man. We'll see you.
All right, have a good one.